Welcome, millionaires, billionaires, and future trillionaires. As always, I aim to bring you truth, knowledge, and wisdom to assist you in your journey to crypto. Why am I making this video at 3 a.m. in the morning? I have no idea, but I am following the universe's orders and guide because it's calling me to create this video and put it out. Maybe someone needs to hear it. Um, so we'll begin by saying that for those of you that's just coming into crypto, guys, crypto is not a scam. Crypto is very, very real, and you should take it seriously because it will change your life. It will change the people around you, because you are now stepping into real money. So where wealth is created very quickly in a short amount of time. And as always, as we all know, money doesn't really change you. It just enhances who you are. Deep down, you may hide who you are, but eventually your true nature will reveal itself through time. And if you allow money to take possession of you and corrupt you. So in my past experience, being in crypto for the past 4 years, I see how people allow money to ruin relationships. People allow money to corrupt them. I wouldn't say money doesn't corrupt. It just reveals, it just brings out your true nature. So this is what happens when with a lot of lottery winners, and when people all of a sudden comes into fortunes, the money reveals their true nature, because before, without the money, they wasn't able to be their true selves. So the money just allow them to express themselves more freely, and then you eventually see their true nature. So now, well, backtrack a little bit. In the previous years, a lot of people that were in the group, the bull run group, that were with us, that were with me, a lot of them allow money to take hold of them, and they've put money first over relationship. And those people, I'm pretty sure they are beginning to regret that decision that they've made. So for those of you that's now coming into crypto, I'm just giving you this message, is even if you, well, you have to have an ethical and a moral code before you even come into the crypto space, because it will reveal a lot of people around you. So come in, make your money, but you have to be able to put relationship first before the money, because a lot of reason why people put money first is because they don't see things long term. They only see things short term in the present moment, and also in this physical reality. Because if you look further out, even into after this life, in the afterlife, in the next life, and for me, I look at things on a broader scale, in a scale of infinity. So after this life, money doesn't matter. Money, you have any use for money, especially in the spiritual realm, in the afterlife, or the next life after. There may be different forms of currency, but money does not exist there. So looking at things on a longer time frame, then you will see that money doesn't matter. It's all about the relationship you have with the soul and the spirit around you, and everything else doesn't really matter. It's only in this physical world that money really matters. That's all really there is. So this is where people allow money to become their gods, and they worship the money, and then they form a relationship with the money, and then they lose sight of themselves and the people around them, and then other people can see how the money reveals themselves. So now we're about to, as a group, as a visionary DeFi group, we're about to come into massive wealth. So this message is for you guys that's been here since the beginning, is to not allow the money to become your God, not allowing the money to take hold of you, take possession of you, and then you lose sight of who you are as a spirit, as a spiritual being. Um, Instead of putting relationship first, you put the money first, which is what happens in the previous group that we were in. A lot of people allow the money to become their gods. They worship the money, and they put the money over relationships. And but the thing is, everything happens for a reason. So as I mentioned before, anything that happens to you, you've created it. Everything that happens around you, you created it. But you have to become aware of what's happening around you. So crypto is not a scam, guys. If you're just now coming into crypto, and I know a lot of people are about to, because retail is coming in, and this is the main reason why I'm creating this video, because I know it's mostly for the newcomers, the retailers, the people that's brand new in crypto. Is you have to come in with, as I mentioned before, an ethical code about yourself, so you don't lose yourself in the process, because a lot of people has and a lot of people will. So always look for a good community to be part of, because community is everything, because relationship is everything. So once you found a good relationship, you know, mingle, find good souls, good spirits, people with good intentions, um, and then you can form a bond, and that will help you create greater relationship, long-lasting relationships with people. But when, as soon as you put the money first, then you start losing sight of who you are. Then you start losing um, uh, connections with real people. Then, because real people doesn't value money as much as in the, not just in this physical world, but in the overall grand scale of things, because they know money is abundant. They know money is energy. You just have to be at the right frequency to attract abundance of it, and everything is in abundance. So the reason why people allow money to become their gods is because they think short term, and their mindsets are very small. They think money is scarce. They think um, they will never have enough money, so they have to find a ways to look out only for themselves and hoard as much as they can, and um, and only look out for themselves. But they fail to realize money is abundant. Everything is abundant. It's all a mindset. As soon as you start having an abundance of mindset, you will start to see everything flows to you in abundance. So it's because of people having the scarcity mindset that they allow things in this physical world to control them, to become their god. So And this is where a lot of violence comes in and a lot of greed comes in, because people don't because people put the money over relationship and over people, but the only thing that really matters is relationship. So um, it's unfortunate some people won't will realize that too late. But for you guys that's just coming in into crypto, this is the message that the universe wants you to hear, so you don't make a lot of mistake that a lot of people has made, um, being in the crypto space. And what's gonna be worse is you coming into the crypto space, and I know it's gonna happen to a lot of you guys. You're going to make a lot of money, and then you're going to lose all of it. Maybe because you then put relationship first, you put the money first. That's always gonna happen. If you put the money first, the universe will make you lose all of it, because you are when you put the money first, then you've already lost. You've already built up a scarcity mindset. So you have to care about the money, but don't make it everything. Think in abundance, because as you think, so you will become. So it's all about mindset coming into crypto, and especially into the DeFi space. There's a lot of money in the DeFi space. And my advice is, when you're just coming into crypto, don't just stay with Bitcoin, don't just stay with altcoins. Dive deep into the DeFi space, into the meme coins, and that is where the real wealth is, guys. So if you plan to be part in this community, in our community, you can find the link to the Telegram in the description below, the Visionary DeFi group or the Bull Run group. You can join, and then, like I said, we'll guide you guys and help you build the proper mindset, the proper mentality to amass a lot of money and build wealth in this crypto space and this bull cycle. Not only will you build wealth and make money, you will learn how to keep the money, as we are about to witness. I would say 80% of people that's just now coming into crypto, they will make the money and then they will lose it again. And then in the next cycle, they will learn. And then once they make the money, they will keep it. But you don't have to endure those losses, because we've already made the mistake. I personally already made those mistakes. I've been through the first cycle, and this is my second cycle. I've made sure I've learned the mistakes, and I've grown, and not to repeat those mistakes, and I've educated myself. It's all about education, and this is the reason why this channel exists and the telegrams exist, is to guide you guys, educate you guys, so you make money, you build wealth, and you continue to keep the wealth. Because a lot of people continue to make the same mistakes over and over and not learn from them, and then that will be a detriment to them. So welcome, guys, that's new into the crypto space, that's coming in. I understand now we're about to see a flood of new investors come in, and this is the reason why I'm creating these videos from the guide of the universe. And I'm being very observant and aware of when I should be creating these videos, because the universe is speaking to me to create these and then to relay the message out to you guys, because I understand that a lot of you guys will need guidance, especially coming into the crypto space. It's a lot of it is a wild west, unless you're just staying in Bitcoin and staying in Ethereum. But only most people that just stays with Bitcoin, Ethereum, they've already made the wealth. So for you to just coming in into crypto, then I mean you're searching for wealth. If you was already wealthy, then most likely you wouldn't be here. So by seeing this video, that means you're searching for wealth. You're searching for ways to gain financial freedom, and you stumbled upon this video. So now your next step is to come into the Telegram and create relationships, form bonds, and build wealth together. So the only thing I can say is, based on my past experiences in relationship with people, when you think you know someone, you don't really know them. So that's why, personally for me, I know there's not that many true friendships, and that goes to the line where I'm not gonna bring out names, but based on my past experiences, I've had a true friend who I thought it was a true friend that I've met in college. I think we've been friends over 10 years, and I thought I knew that person. I thought I knew the person's ethical codes, morals, principles, and when it really mattered, when the time came for the person to truly showed me who they were, and it ended up in betrayal and abandonment. So after 10 years, you thought you knew someone, you thought you knew the person was a true friendship, but it turned out at the end of the day, they end up putting money first before relationship. So personally for me, that's what changed me as well, to to really put relationships over anything else, because I've already have an abundant mindset. I don't really put money first, and I always advocate to put relationship first over money, because that will outlast the relationship, will outlast the money, because money only exists in this physical world. It doesn't exist in afterlife. It doesn't exist in the other realms, in other dimensions, in other worlds, only in this physical world. So that made me become the person I am today, that I want to always be true to myself and true to others, and to be a good friend, to be, whenever I form a relationship with someone, it's genuine, it's true, because I know there's not a lot of true people out there. There's not a lot of real friends out there. So I want to at least be that true friend, that true person. So in order for you to change the world, you have to begin with yourself. So by changing yourself, and then that's how you can begin to change the people around you, influence the people around you to become like you, like-minded, and then that is how the world become a better place. So for me, being in the crypto space has taught me a lot, and I see what money can do to people. Well, money does, as I mentioned, money doesn't change you, it just reveal who you are. So as us in the DeFi community, we are about to amass a lot of money, and that money will continue to reveal a lot of people's true characters. Some people, it will only reveal their true self, and we'll see those people are more beautiful than we have ever imagined, both inside and outside. In others, we will see the true nature, that their characters, their nature was not as who they portrayed themselves out to be. So this is what money does, and like I said, it doesn't change you, it just reveal who you are. Just look out, just look that as an example of all the people who all of a sudden amasses fortunes, amasses a lot of money, what it has done not only to them but to the people around them. People kill for money, people do all sorts of things for money because they've put the money first over relationship. But as soon as you put relationship over money, you will suddenly see that all crimes just drop to near zero, because once you put relationship over money, then you will look at people differently. You will look at the world differently. Um, then you will not find a need to hurt anyone physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, if you've had the choice between the money or the relationship or the person. So that's the only thing um, I can give you as advice. From If you can take anything from this video, is to always put relationships over money in this physical world, and then you will continue to build good karma, good relationships, bonds that will last an eternity. So until the next time, guys, you can join the Visionary DeFi community or the Bull Run community. We are all in the same, it's just different groups we have, different projects. So the links are in the description below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.